Let's do that again. I can do that better. And that will always be the case. Okay. Ooh, very early village. I think I want to get this one down. Like, in this loop, so I can see if I can pick up a quest and complete it, and then come back to it. Mountain and rock. Seems normal to me. There's our quest. I've heard a couple of people saying that the Intel Center may be kind of necessary before playing Rogue, or that it is a huge buff to Rogue. This may well be true. I can't put down the Vampire Mansion next to the village that quickly. That's what kills us. Unless maybe I don't put down any other enemies, literally at all. Let's try that. No other enemies. Now as for the meadows. These ones I probably want to leave until I can put them on adjacent to something still. I mean, that one can go down at the absolute least. I could also put one down here. Yeah. Really gonna need to care about my health upkeep. One, two. Put those both down. No spider cocoon. There's another village for us, which I do like just having immediately afterwards still. Gosh. I'll hold on to the meadow again. Critical damage 26%. Max armor. Ugh, yikes. I think we do just go with the best statistical increases here, which does not good. Is bad sucks instead. 3 over there, and then we're looking for what's the best boots. 3% evasion. Oof. Big old French egg right there. Keep going. Loop number 1. Okay, so rock. +2 HP. +2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So around versus adjacent. Around versus adjacent. Yeah, so adjacent in this game, as far as I'm aware, means across, up, down, left, right? So it's the 4 directions there. So +2 HP and +2% more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So this gives me a bonus of 4. It itself, as well as the 2 on the other side. And then this one would give me 7 because it's... Sorry, 6. It itself, as well as the mountain on the other side. And then the same up here. And then ultimately I'm looking to build a mountain peak out of them. I'm not sure what ordering of these is significantly better for the mountains versus the rocks. I figure, personally, the thing that I want to do, with, you know, no assessment of the situation, off the bat, is just create the 3x3 as quickly as I can, and then put things next to it. mountain. I'm specifically attempting to put the mountains themselves in positions where they can have at least 3 adjacencies still. As you can see here, this one in the middle has 4, this one in the middle has 3, this one over here has 3, this one has the ability to have 3, or 4 total even on the top. Mountains in the center, rocks around the perimeter, keep it as square as possible, and that maximizes adjacency. Okay, so I am doing that, it's just I'm maximizing for creating a mountain peak rather than adjacencies. Quest done. Rocco there. Now this whole thing is a mountain peak. Plus 97% max HP itself as a unit, and then plus 4% max HP for every adjacent mountain / rock tile. So then I would put atop this, mountain, mountain, mountain. Spider Cocoon Meadow. Yeah, we let him continue marching. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Chrono Centers. A little bit far from what I wanted there. Mountain. Sorry, meadow. We get the double meadows on the sides of the chrono crystals. So these 2 meadows are doing the effect of... These 2 blooming meadows, rather, are doing the effect of 6 normal meadows. Another chrono crystal. There's no way it's stacked doubles on things. Guess I kind of just want to wait until I get some more meadows to play with that. Grove. So I am trying to get help for the ransacked village, which means like Grove nearish by, giving me the ability to play the Blood Grove next to it seems good. Welcome, Hoppy. Finally. Some good Quippo. Boots of pure damage 7%. We've got counter 11% as well as the spear's damage. I mean, the spear is definitely just going to replace something. Do we have another damaged wall? New. We do have a pure damage, and that's still probably the best boots. Crit damage chance doesn't seem that great. Just a straight up defense sounds great. Not usually available for this class. Everything else can just roll as is. That's why your immediate thought was that doubles don't stack. There was another instance earlier on in the game where it, I think, did lay out that overlapping effects would stack in the same area, and it doesn't have anything about that in the description here. So I guess, yeah, it's an unfounded assumption, to be sure. Cool.
Hey, I don't remember you. You don't look like a local.
That's because I'm not.
I see. And you think you can just wander in these parts without consequence? Times are rough, you know. Not to bite. Nothing to wet one's whistle. And we have to deal with strangers who have no sympathy for our poverty. What? You think you're better than us?
No. Did I guess right? Is this the correct answer? Because I'm getting the impression that this is one of those cases where my answer has zero influence on what happens next.
Well, you got insight. It's the only thing you'll keep today.
I think I'm keeping all the rest of it. Come to think of it, murderers and thieves are part of this world too. If my mission is to return everything back to normal, should I be happy that they're appearing again? On the other hand, being disgusted with murder and theft is also part of this world. So I guess I don't owe it to anyone to be happy. Ooh, okay. We finally actually get some counter. Which is important because we have counter on the spear of 11%. So these boots will also give us pure damage and defense of 2. And then another 11% on the counter. Love it. Good counter. Decent defense. Only percentage chance effects stack, not the flat values. Right, so it'll only be the... Well, not necessarily percentage... Well, I guess, yeah, evasion is a percentage chance. Counter is a percentage chance. Vampirism's not a percentage chance, but I also haven't seen vampirism gear here. Interesting. Anything else I need to change? Nope. Go. Grove in a Cemetery. I don't need to place either of those right now, and I'm trying to keep it low difficulty for myself. Counter him. Okay, Surveyor. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. Literally got 3 or more enemies on the field immediately at this point in time. Surveyor, each time the hero passes through the tile, he will heal for 0.5 times loop HP for each non-road tile around it. Or 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I think I'll be taking that one. Ransack Village, still not transformed. Battlefield, though. So it spawns one every loop. Would it be able to spawn it in a village? But I guess the bandits would be there. Maybe I want the enemies in this area to possibly become ghosts at some point. Feels like here might be the place for it right now, though. If I do want to put it down, that is. There's the Blood Grove. Hand's getting a little too chunky for my tastes. Okay. Mountain, we get the Goblin Camp to spawn. I don't think I'm living in this world for long enough to maximize adjacency bonuses on every side of the mountain peak. I think I need to settle for what I can get. Which is that at the moment. Keep going. Do I run? Transformed into something useful after 3 loops. I've killed it 2 times. I cannot run. It's useful now! Look at it! Counts lands. The village is thriving under the vampire's protection, and its inhabitants are very generous. Heals 75% upon enter. Sorry, 75 HP upon entering, rather. And gives you a quest with a better reward. Well, I didn't know that I was the problem in this situation for not allowing the vampires to feast upon humanity. But I do now. Axe has high damage. The scimitar has high damage speed. 2 scimitars. I kind of want to deal. I kind of do want to dual the. I kind of do want to dual wield the scimitars. Don't like saying that fast. But both of them have an attack speed bonus, which I don't have to provide with any of my other gear. I can just straight up upgrade the defensive power of my other equipment. I can even remove my counter just in order to get more defense. I think I like it. We're at attack speed build again. I do remember my first encounter with the vampires, but I think back when I had my first encounter with the vampires and first encounter with the harpies and things like that, I was really still interpreting the way that enemies were talking to me as largely flavor text for the universe, rather than kind of like a necessary hint to the mechanical interactions that might create better conditions for the universe. However, I now know to be looking for that. So when I interact with a character and they say something like, oh, I haven't seen rocks in a while. Well, I mean rocks. I feel like I'm following that part of the answer at least now. Keep going. That was a very powerful bandit. I think that was our quest, unfortunately, as well, which I think means I'm not going to be able to get the new quest this round. Yikes. Rude and sad. Another vamp village for us. You cannot just give me the strongest enemies as all of the bosses, please. All of them have plus 200% HP. It's a lot. Statistically, much. Got him, though. Now that this council land is working, I do feel a little bolder. But at the same rate, I feel like if I suddenly just put down all of my damage things, I'm going to die to them. I kind of want to make a cemetery section. Maybe that's too bold. I could also go for some spiders over here. I think I'm gonna put down the spiders. Give myself some extra stuff to attack over in that area. Mountain go there. Second chrono crystal to buff up more meadows. I think those spiders can't spawn there. Because they can only spawn on the adjacent tile, and the adjacent tile is the cozy camp, and they can't spawn on the cozy camp. Yay! We're on the first expedition, so I know these will also... the part of the reason to place these is obviously the possibility of getting spiders to fight. Other reason to place them is because they will block the spawn of the different areas that buff up the Omicron, I think their name is, the skeleton, at the very end of this. Tile. I guess I get equipment less commonly after battle as the rogue. Maybe I don't need the automatically pause after battle with this. Okay. We'll see how long this run can last. I didn't think it was going to be eternally long with this well, but maybe. Perfect. Okay. Boots, 14% evasion. Double up our evasion. Pure damage 2. Crit damage chance higher. Evasion bonus on the Dirk. But I don't have anything else with evasion bonus. It doesn't look like. Evasion bonus on the armor as well. We can stack some evasion. Let's go evasion bonus. Evasion bonus. Crit damage chance. Crit damage chance of 10%. 2 pure damage, 14% evasion. Our evasion right now is 36%. We are dodging most, not most attacks. More than a third of all attacks. Damage to all. The other thing we're looking to replace is possibly the scimitar. Got a lot more damage on the axe, as well as this sword. So much more damage that it matters, I think. So our evasion is now 43%, and we have a 20% chance to crit. Another meadows to go out in this area. Keep on keeping on. Do I want to ransack another village? Ooh, what? Actually, hang on. The only thing that's really giving us is critical damage percentage. That's actually not that good. Grove Village. I think I'm gonna set up. Do you think you'll go for 3 more loops? So I've clearly done more than 3 loops by this point. What loop are we on? Does it actually tell us that immediately? 5. So it's a downgrade until we go that many more loops after the fact. I think I'm more likely to exit this run or stay. What did we get for the trait? Master of Fencing? I think I'm only going to go for a couple more loops. And I think for that reason as well, I'm going to place both of these cemeteries. I mean, they've got a lot of stats on them, a lot of different stats on them, not like a lot of stats on them, you know? I mean, hang on, this is 3% less crit damage chance, 3% less evasion, but it also has pure damage and defense, so it's 2 defense for 3% evasion, 3%, no, okay. Don't care about that. I mean, there's the Oblivion if I really want to actually, you know, destroy a goblin camp or... Oh, man, it spawns the flesh golem as well? I don't know how long I'm going to be in this build is the thing. It's really going to end up depending. Unfortunately. Then that for another minute there. Wheat can go in this direction. Oblivion Grove. Nope. Okay, so extra blood grove was a preparation for going here, I think, but I also do have the groves. So I can basically set them up wherever I want. So Oblivion erases any established tile and erases monsters from the road. So if I chose the road, I would be able to destroy the wheat fields as well as the flesh golem, the scarecrow behind it. So I've always been opting to try and take as big battles as I possibly can against as big an enemy as I possibly can, because I've assumed 100% of the time those are going to be giving me resources commensurate to the difficulty of the battle. But I don't think I'm going to want goblins in that fight too. I'm going to get rid of them. As for battlefield, let's pop that one there. Continue on. Get some extra memory fragments. It'll be nice to take some of those home. Another graveyard. We'll separate it by 2. Okay. New set of equipment. I think this is what I'm going to do as the rogue for a while. New set of equipment. Let's look at it. Do I think I can live? Do I think I can live this whole next line? With the scimitar, that gives us plus 4% to attack speed, damage to wall, pure damage, and a decent amount of damage itself. Oof. Big crit damage multipliers. Full stop. Oh, man. Oh, this all feels bad. Man, it almost feels like the evasion bonuses I already have access to are the better ones. Pure damage, damage to wall, and the attack speeds. Is my best upgrade seriously just going to be Gladius over the sword? So the evasion bonus that I'm currently getting from the double stack my evasion bonus is 2.6. It's a good amount of evasion. It's just I don't want to step off of it. If I have to remove any of these elements on the bottom line, I suddenly lose a huge amount of it. The dirt is contributing a ridiculous amount towards my evasion. It's not just the 16% that's represented there, but it's also the 10% of the total bonus additive. And it's also, like, the lowest part of our damage in this build. God, I wish I got different stuff. Like, is this scimitar even better than the sword? Probably not. I'm going Gladius over the sword. Then I think I might just cry for a while. I think that might be a good thing for me to do. Yeah, it seems like it might be comfortable. So... Bloodgrove. Let's go Grove here, Bloodgrove here. Should have gotten them down ages and ages and ages ago. Silly, by the way. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription. Enjoy your emotes and channel. Welcome back to the Republic for the 37th month. Good to see you, bud. We do have another position for meta already. Let's keep looping. Again! We are loop heroes. No loop cowards. That was a lot of my HP. I am a loop coward now. Okay. I've lost most of my HP already. Lost the quantity of items received on the damn pile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I might need to go Nothing is Sacred or I die, because that is 2 quest minions on the same tile with the flesh golem and the goblins. So... I see. Now, I could use a skull here, apparently, in order to take all of my things back with me. We've only been here 5 loops. Can I build anything yet? Or am I still pitifully low? Alright, you know what? Cool. Rogue's cool. I like the rogue. Let's not play the rogue anymore. We'll come back to the rogue later. Let's go for something a little bit more defensive. What do we got here? What can I do with this deck? I almost feel like I just want to keep these same things right now, but that is not exciting. No spider cocoon. Reduce the maximum number of spawning enemies and tiles around it. How about we get a road lantern? Use the road lantern with these. Plus 20% attack speed for all of its units, plus 40% move. Okay, no. So here's the plan now. Instead, I'm going to very quickly build up multiple court villages. Treasury. Do I want to drop chrono crystals for a treasury? Because I'm only really going to be using one adjacency for meadows. I can't afford to hold all of my things in hand. Treasury is good though. I can't turn off Grove. I can turn off Cemetery. I don't want to turn off Cemetery because I do want more memory fragments. Tend to make a book of memories. Do I need books of memories for something right now? Any of you get crafted out of books of memories? Eventually, sure. Library, probably, right? Intel Center, almost certainly. Right now, books of memories of fragments don't do any at all for us.